Unbelievable. Evidences pouring out of manipulation of election results. Tony Azegbemi is telling us that IREV result shows APC scored or got 25,010, but 35,847 was recorded on the form ECHC. Tony Azegbemi, he has evidence because according to him, he recorded it, he was there, and when the result was later uploaded, it was a different ball game altogether. So he wants to understand what happened. He has given a press conference to channels, Arise TV, and has proven to everybody that he knows exactly what he's saying, that there has been manipulation ongoing with regard to the election result, and he has evidences to back this up. We know that the People Democratic Party has vehemently rejected the result of the election, saying this is not a reflection of the vote of the people. However, that will be a deciding factor for the court, because one of the things is after INEC have announced results, they will tell you if you are not happy, go to court. Welcome to Nigeria. In case you don't know what you are saying, you don't know what's happening here. Election has just taken place in one of the south state, Edo State precisely, and there are still concerns with regards to the winner of the election. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. The IRF result shows APC got 25,000, but 34,847 was recorded on the form EC8C, Tony Azegbemi pointed out. The Edo State chapter, Tony Azegbemi, Edo State PDP chairman of the Edo State, Tony Azegbemi, has raised concern about the result announced by INEC in Akoko Edo local government area. He alleged that the votes recorded in the IREF are different from those announced on Form EC8C. He stated that the IREF results show that APC got 25,010 votes, but 35,847 votes were recorded on the form EC8C. He pointed out that similarly for the PDP, the total number of votes from the result uploaded on IREF is 18,620, but the figure announced by the local government returning officer is 15,865. On the form EC8C, he lamented that these discrepancies raise serious questions about the integrity of the electoral process, as he called on INEC to take immediate action to address these concerns. He said in an interview with Channels TV, "We are calling on INEC chairman and other commissioners, another commission itself to use the window as a provision in the electoral law that gives them the power to review results before they are authenticated. They should do a review before the final collation and final declaration, which they have done already. However, we have these evidences which are scattered all across the state to take to court. We told them when these things were happening, when we began to see discrepancies, that they should do the needful review. They refuse, because you cannot have three different figures for the same election. It's not possible. Something is wrong, and we say INEC should look into this. We made our call and we announced it. However, they ignored us, went ahead and announced an incorrect result. And for the specifics, in Akoko Edo, the votes recorded in the IREF is different from the one announced. The IREF result shows that APC got 25,010 votes, but what was announced was 34,847 votes was recorded on the form EC8C, and that was what was announced. Why would the figure on the IREF be different from the figure announced by the local government returning officer? And you have seen an increase of number, about 10,000 votes for the APC, and for PDP, the total number of votes from the result uploaded on IREF is 18,620. But the figure announced by the returning officer was 15,865 and was written down on the form EC8C. The question is, why are these figures different every time? Something must be done, and this must be looked upon. We have all these evidences to prove to everyone that there was manipulation with the election result. So this is what is going on now, and everybody is waiting patiently to see how the court matter will begin to commence, because as it stands at the moment, it feels like PDP is not going to back down or give up on this quest, because they feel very strongly that they've been cheated. They feel the results are not accurate, and they feel that what has happened does not truly reflect the true vote condition that has taken place in the election. So everybody is waiting patiently to see how all of this will play out. And he gave an example of Akuku, where he was, where the returning officer is announcing one thing. What is announced on IREF, what is on IREF is another thing. What was recorded on Form EC, 8C is another figure. My dear, only in Nigeria, where figures, they get discrepancies, the same number, the same 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is not the same thing on every side. Every time the number is always different. There is always something different about the number. So these are really places of major concern that everybody must look upon. So when you look at the whole thing, it is important that, we do not allow the same thing over and over again. All these things that are being said could have been different if we have honest, sincere people. But in Nigeria today, it feels like, it goes to the highest bidder. And how sad. How can things go to the highest bidder when that should not be the case? How sad. Well, sadly, that is what we are experiencing. So my people, how do you see all of this? How do you relate? And what can we do to make a difference? What can we really do? So it's a real question. It's one of those things that have given concerns, for a while now. It's one of those things that have really brought concerns to a lot of people's mind. If we are in a nation where truth, integrity, and honor are watchword that could be upholded, because we have politicians who do not say the truth. They say A, but they actually mean W. Look at the discrepancies. See how far. We have B, C, D, E, F, G, H, all the way to W. So it's really not fair. It's really not fair. So as Tony Azegbemi said, he has seen this, and the inconsistency cuts across what is on what was announced on ground, what is on some from EC, 8C, and what is on IREF, 3 different figures. And yet one person is announced winner. He said they raised alarm and they encouraged INEC to do a thorough and proper review, which they refused. And of course, results were called. So leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. What do you think about all these indiscrepancies? Leave us a comment, like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button. God bless. Have a good day. Bye for now.